Close enough. Let's go get disappointed today and said lockedly. Lockedly.
Alright. So, hello there, Toko Gaming. I have a very important announcement to make. Well, due to particular issues with our internet and things like that, it is going to be absolutely positively for the next couple of days. So streaming is dang near impossible. I've been messing with this on and off, trying to see if I can find a fix for it. And the only fix that I found for it thus far is just to completely kick off either Twitch or completely kick off YouTube in order to get the streaming quality back up. Because, I mean, out where I live, kind of sort of out towards the country area, the max we can get in internet speeds generally like 100 megabits a second. That's typically, you know, where we can peak out and things like that. Right now, I'm getting about 30. Those of you that stream, I'm getting, well, to be fair, I'm getting like 9 megabits per second upload speed and 30 megabits per second download speed. And for those of you who stream, I mean, yeah, if you're on a phone or something like that, you can get away with, you know, slower internet speed and not have to really worry about it. The thing about streaming, especially to multiple different places at the same time, is you would like to have a little bit more than just a base of 10. And I know some people out there are going to be like, well, I have less and I stream just fine. Like, it's different when you have a setup to where you're going through multiple different sources, simultaneous streaming, and things like that. I've tried increasing the delay. I've tried everything to keep everything, you know, smooth and whatnot. I even downgraded my graphics driver because that was kind of one of the problems. But it's like, dang. I'm no longer diamond, by the way. My placements didn't go so well today. Well, I can tell you, never try to place during the beginning of the season. You're going to get knocked out of wherever you're going. Typically, you're going to end up with either people that are, you know, high champ in your lobbies, or you're going to end up with people that are like platinum and below in your lobbies because resets are dumb when it comes to Rocket League. Nice. You managed to get champ. You got lucky then. Then never try and place at the beginning of the season. It's not advised. It's really not. You are one of the lucky ones that hit champ. But unfortunately, you're not going to know if you, you know, belong in champ until you get towards the end of the season when everybody else ranks in. So, keep playing champ, keep trying to, learn the champ ways. Good luck, by the way. Champ is a terrible place to be. So, good luck. But make sure you don't fall out. Again, once you win about, 20, 30 games in champ, and you're nice and settled in there, just fine. And you can hold champ without, batting an eye or anything like that. Then we can officially welcome you in as a champ. But it is great to place in champ. Yeah, I was doing Diamond 3, Division 3 last season, which is what's called Diamond Purgatory. Diamond 3, Division 3 and 4 is Diamond Purgatory. It is the hardest thing to get past because of how many consecutive wins and how many tilted players and etc. etc. I'm not going to go too far. That you have to get through. It is one of the worst. Diamond Purgatory is no joke. But most people, when they go into placement matches, that's how they get into champ, like you did. Now you need to work on staying in champ so you don't fall back out. And that is typically what happens. So, I mean, you are par for course at the beginning of a season. You went up to champ. If you keep playing your cards right, you can actually hit champ 2. So this is where you're going to figure out whether or not you actually belong in champ, whether or not you've gone beyond champ and you've hit champ 2, and you're actually ready to stay up with the champs and all of that, or whether you really weren't ready and you slide back down to diamond. So stay on top of it. If you ever feel like you're slipping back out, go play some ones or something to get, whatever you're missing back, and, really stay on top of it. If you get lazy now or get afraid, most people get anxious, and they're like, okay, I hit champ, I'm done playing. And then they stop playing ranked and they go back to playing casual or whatever. And then when they go back to play ranked, they end up dropping out of their rank because they were too anxious about it. It's like you shouldn't be anxious about keeping a newly, obtained rank. It happens even more at GC. Most people hit GC 1 for the first time, and then they stop playing for a couple of months after they, get their buddies or they manage to get rewards for the first time. Then they stop playing because they want to keep their GC. And it's like, you're already there. You might as well adapt to their playstyle and all of that, even if you fall out. Just keep in mind that, yes, you've made it there, but, you just couldn't keep up with the play. Being the bottom of any division is going to be hard. But congratulations. And I hope you really can stand the champ, because, well, Diamond Purgatory is horrible, but champ is even more horrible. Just to show you, if I go to one of my different scenes here, this is a game that I played today. That we lost, by the way. If you can see it popped up on screen. We lost this game. Why? And this is a champ game, your basic champ game. I believe this was full of champ 1s. I didn't, stat track them or anything like that. It's either diamonds or champs. I think it's the beginning of champ. I got on, played off stream. Their team, 600 points, 300 points, 300 points. All of them have assists. All of them have goals. All of them are spread out. My team, I basically had to try and carry on our own. The only thing that my team did for me, the guy below me, was he got 2 saves. And his 2 saves weren't even saves. They were balls that I faked so he could get an easy save to where he could pass the ball back to me. So I basically gave him his 2 saves. And that's crazy. And that is champ for you. And a T. If you're not good enough to be able to carry your team's probably going to lose. It's crazy. Literally just played this game today. I mean, you can stat track some of those guys to see what ranks they were. I want to say like Champion 1 and my teammates were like Diamonds or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure. A long story short, game not fun when you're by yourself. And unfortunately, when it comes to champ, you have to basically become more of an individual player. Because in Diamond, they don't know any better, so they typically stay, up for passes and things like that because they don't know any better. Then in Champ, they're afraid to go up. And it's like, man, because I would rather have a Diamond 2 teammate that goes for, shots and all of that because they're ignorant than a Champ that has knowledge of where he's supposed to be and things like that. And why is my screen so blurry? And stay in no man's land the entire time. And it's doing the controller glitch. Oh my goodness. Not gonna lie, starting to get kinda tired of this game. And it giving me controller glitches and things like that every time I launch it. Alright, well, let me close Steam. It's been doing that a lot here recently. My controller's just not been working for me. Or during it's been cutting out or pulling to the left or pulling to the right or something just way off the wall. I'll be going to air roll and my car will be like pulling downwards and to the left or something when I'm air rolling just straight. It's crazy. Alright. Give me one moment. I gotta relaunch Rocket League and all of that. So how many hours do you have in Rocket League, if you don't mind me asking? So I can just get kind of a baseline of how long it takes to get into Diamond and Champ and all of that. Why is my screen so blurry? Oh my. There we go. Yep, and the encoder's blowing up again. Cool, that's nice. But it's not even an encoder, it's the internet. It's not even supposed to be even trying to output that much data, but cool. Alrighty then. We'll switch it to speed, I suppose. Yep, it fixed it for all of 1 second. Again, it's supposed to be only doing 3200 and it's all the way up to 10,000 kilobits per second. I don't know why it does that. Let me check stream. Wow, it's taking forever to even open Chrome. Let's see. Fixed it for all of 1 second. Yep, it looks about as ass as I thought it was going to look. Again, it's supposed to be only doing 3,200, and it's... Good lord. I don't know. If anybody has any idea how to fix what's going on, I am up for anything. So I have over 12,000 drop frames. My kilobits per second rate is almost up to 4 times the amount that it's supposed to be, even though it's not really supposed to go over 3,000. I wonder if it's an issue on Restream side, and I need to just go from there. Wouldn't that be something if Restream's just messed up right now? Let's see. Live stream quality, 720 at 30. Okay. Got you. Fixed. Noise cancellation. No webcam. I mean, that's all I can adjust. And it says my network connection's 10 out of 10 to Restream. And everything's green on Restream. Which shouldn't actually be the case, so I wonder what the problem is. Restream showing 10 out of 10 connection, but OBS, which is going through Restream, is showing a bad connection. I guess it's 100% perfectly receiving a bad connection. I don't know. I don't know, ever since OBS updated its system, my shit's been completely fucked up. Hmm. You know what? I'm going to super lower the bit rate and see if that fixes anything. We're gonna go down to like 2,000 and apply it and see what happens. And it's not changing at all. Hmm. All right. I don't know. It's just going to continue to look like absolute ass the entire time. But what I will do in the meantime, see, why is that taking so long to load now? What the fuck is actually going on? Mm, there we go. So the problem seems to be whatever the new update to OBS was, it's triggering my firewall, and my firewall is having no say of it. So that other day when I was talking about my Windows firewall saying that it was stopping something but not showing me what it was stopping, that was OBS. So whatever the hell they updated, they either fuck some shit up or they're including something that's very intrusive into your system. Worst case scenario. I doubt it because they're renowned. And that would literally put OBS out of business for doing something like that. But something's just not right with it right now. And my firewall saying hell no. And until I look up an explanation of why OBS is triggering firewall, I'm not going to allow it to go through. Because if they are, and I doubt it, evil in this case, I mean, they could be, you know, like bit mining off of streamers' computers, because, I mean, they are prime targets. Most streamers have big, beefy computers with nice graphic cards and, you know, CPUs and things like that. So they're prime target to actually, you know, Bitcoin mine and things off of and gather information off of. So, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if it happened, but I don't think they would do something like that because they're making quite a bit of money on their own. For people that are actually buying, you know, all of the premium OBS stuff because, you know, that's their livelihood. So, I don't know. But I'm going to have to do quite a lot of research to figure out what the hell's going on. So as I'm doing research and all of that, I'm just going to continue to, yeah, do things. This match is funny because my name in the this particular game is I Don't Make Shots. And then I ran into this other guy whose name was I Make Shots. Me and this guy's never met before. At all. And it's hilarious how we both ran into each other in this game. Which is why I saved this replay. My system's having a heart attack right now. I've went through and disabled a couple of key programs. So the bit rate's going to get absolutely positively crazy for a little bit. Yeah, this is the shit talking team. Sometimes I wish they would show chat, like your actual text chat and all of that in replays. They could do it with their button that shows all the controls and whatnot. They can just add in an extra screen. I mean, they added in where you can see scoreboard and all of that. Why not add in where you can see chat? One, it would make filing reports easier, because you could literally just pop the replay out and see when anybody said what and when they said it, instead of this little screenshots that they take when you report somebody for it. Most people, well, the people that know what they're doing, they record about 30 seconds worth of gameplay to a minute. Some record like 2 minutes of gameplay, depending on, you know, what kind of game it is. And when you report, or when you file a report, they send that 2 minutes of gameplay to a specific division, and they look at that 2 minutes and they, you know, make a decision based off of that. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who started it, it's what somebody else said. Does it break terms of service? But if they included it into their replay systems, which are all repropagated and all of that on client side due to the engine and all of that, then you can easily review everything that's happening throughout the entire match. And I mean, I think that would be more worthwhile. And then when they report, just make a marker in the match when they're reporting that you can skip to. Go back a little bit, you know, see, you know, if it's justified or anything like that, or what that person's doing, you know, etc., etc. And then making, you know, an honest and fair decision on it. Yes, will it take more time? Definitely, but I mean, they're not doing shit anyway. They aren't doing shit. As a matter of fact, they've stopped really banning people, or temporarily banning people, which is why the Rocket League community has gotten even more toxic. If you're not going to regulate the behavior of your players, then don't regulate them at all. Somebody wants to be a scumbag, let them be a scumbag. But don't just select particular people that you want to ban, you know? Oh, well, somebody told so-and-so to do something with the bleach that would be detrimental to their health. We're going to ban you for 72 hours. Yeah, but what about the guy that's literally sexually harassing kids on Rocket League? Or the guys that are talking about particular issues that shouldn't be spoken about? You don't ban them. There's so much sexual harassment on Rocket League, it's kind of ridiculous, and it's a bunch of kids trying to be funny, but harassment is still harassment. This is still, quote unquote, a kid's game. So, it should still be, you know, kinda like PG-13, PG-17, or they should go in and make separate lobbies where they have clean lobbies to where you can just, you know, boom, you ain't got to worry about being harassed, you ain't got to worry about any of that shit, no toxicity. And then they should have, you know, just open lobbies that are, you know, 18 plus, 21 plus, to where people can just go ham and go buck wild. Have age verification and whatnot, sort of similar to what Roblox did with this voice chat. And then boom. Then that takes care of, you know, all the adults. You ain't gotta worry about moderating them or anything like that. And anybody who's in the adult section, you know, you don't have to worry about it. So unless they're, you know, breaking terms of service, like super, you know, doing something that they shouldn't be, like DDoSing people or something crazy, then you really shouldn't have to worry about that shit. Then you can have different moderation, you know, things like that, and different options, and it'll make things quicker. People that want to be, you know, unharassed and all of that can have their fun time and fun games, and, you know, have a clean Rocket League experience on the good side of Rocket League, you know. And the people that want to be toxic and be scumbags and all of that can go to the bad side of Rocket League. And then there you go. It's not gonna solve, you know, every problem, but it'll help. Especially when I'm like streaming and I just want to have, you know, a decent game that's not full of toxic teammates or excessive demoers or some sort of bullshit like that. Just, you know, your average everyday game. Hell, honestly, if I could find a damn server that doesn't even have collisions with teammates, I would be right as rain. No collision with teammates, no collision with opponents, all cars go through each other. There's no talk, there's no text, there's no nothing. Or on the same case, just solo standard coming back would make me happy. A lot of people said that it was ass and all of this other shit, but it's because, you know, a lot of people don't know the casual grind. And if you mix casual players or solo players in with teams and everything else, it's just not gonna work out. It really don't. I hate playing with teams of two. It drives me absolutely crazy. Also, get this McAfee shit off my fucking computer, bruh. Anytime I see McAfee pop up, I just assume that I have a virus. For those of you who don't know, McAfee and their people is what ruined my very first computer. It's like McAfee antivirus. I bought it. This is back when I was a child. I think back in like 2003 or some shit around there. I don't remember the exact date. But I was a child. Got my mom and all that, you know, to buy the McAfee antivirus and all of that, because antivirus was a thing. Bought the McAfee antivirus and whatnot, and lo and behold, same day of buying the antivirus and running a scan and doing all of that shit, fucking computer broke and because of the antivirus. Lo and behold, in the future, when I took the old hard drive out of my old computer and plugged it into my new computer, because, well, we're in 2022, and newer, you know, Windows antivirus and all of that should be able to see what the problem is and wipe it. Lo and behold, the McAfee that I bought did indeed contain a specific virus. It was a ransomware virus. And went through, seen what it is, checked it, all of that other shit, and now I refuse to run anything McAfee. So anybody that does use McAfee, just keep in mind that if they want to, they can activate the program that's hidden in their antivirus, and bang, just like that, they can shut your computer down to where you cannot use your computer. I don't know if it's for security, if it's like a kill switch they add in just in case data starts, you know, you start getting hacked or something like that. But after experiencing that, nah. I will never have anything McAfee on my computer. That is too high a level of power. Alright, I'm gonna play a couple of games. One or two, and then I'm probably gonna hop back off. That was supposed to be a flip, by the way, not a double jump. Interesting. Oh, but you want to flip this time. Thing that I hate about this rubber composite thumbstick controller is it's metal inside the rubber thumbstick. So as it moves around, it basically carves off pieces of the rubber and makes that shit fall down into the actual control mechanism. Making that shit hard as fuck to clean, and it causes controller stick drift and a whole bunch of other problems that I'm experiencing. That was laggy. Hell yeah, super lag. Oh my, that shit just teleported in. Well, I got that boost like 3 seconds. This is super interesting. What the fuck? I'm just gonna shoot it. Just gonna shoot it. Don't know what's going on, but fuck it. King says everything's fine. We see that everything is not fine. Oh my. But again, even with proper positioning, you can, for the most part, you know, fix what's going on. Well, that went in. As long as I position it properly and be aware that shit might not happen the way, you know, I think it's gonna happen, we shouldn't have any issues. Plus, we're 5 goals up at this point. And this is not server lag, because nobody else is experiencing that. That's my shit. Whatever that is probably messing up my encoder and everything else that's going on as well. So I don't know. I don't know. Internet connection's been messed up the last couple of days. I talked about that. Could be that. Could be a lot of things. But I haven't had problems with anything until OBS updated. Could be coincidental. Could be an issue. Don't know. Downgraded my graphics driver, hoping that that would fix, you know, part of the issue. It didn't. But it's recommended that I downgrade my graphics driver anyway, so I just did it. I can't tell what you're doing, brother. You're trying to pass it back to me. I can't read that at the moment. Well, fuck, I fucked that up, didn't I? Pop that off his car. I know that's gonna be clean. Pop this hot. What the fuck? Tried. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of prediction timing here. That's fine. I've played the game long enough, I can do prediction timing. As my teammate wave dashes off the car sideways and bumps me. Okay. I missed the flick. Look like a flip reset. Yep. Teammate sat on the wall with no momentum, pointed the wrong direction. So that gets through. I hate when they take the boost and then don't challenge. Cool. Teammates being a belligerent fool. Teammate went to the left side, stole my boost, then went to the right side and stole my boost a second time. No reason. Alright, teammate. Like I said, I already got a big enough handicap dealing with lag. Really don't need you making this any harder than it needs to be. When it's away from players, it's easy to read. It's only when a player comes in contact with it that things go a little screwy. At least do that. That'll help a little bit. Gotta love CSTS. It's gonna be slower inputs, but fuck it. At least it's gonna look cleaner. It's just that one teammate that's an issue, huh? Nice try. You got one lucky flip reset, and now you can't stop doing them. Dribbling's a bad idea, by the way. As you can see, that shit was pushed, but then it didn't even actually move. That guy wasn't so fucking gung-ho and always double committing, you'd have been fine. If I had to say, he probably gets that, because I can't actually jump right there. The game physically wouldn't let me jump. The problem with that guy is he doesn't know how to do proper flip resets. He's taking way too much time and his angle's fucked up. Like he's gonna try and go for another one. You're not properly flip resetting. You're using the arrow right flip reset. There's only one situation that it's actually good to be used in. Why would you hit it that way instead of, you know, towards the goal? Now everything's completely fine. Which lets you know that it's not the game, it's the goddamn internet. Is it fixable? Nope, because our internet service provider is absolute dog shit. But it claims everything's fine. There's no issues. Yup. Wow, that should even pull me to the side there. I've had it do some weird shit, but that's the first time I ever had it just literally just pull my car to the side. Randomly. See, that's what gets me. When you see that you're missing the ball, why flip and continue to commit out of the way of the goal when you could have just landed and tried something else? Keep getting pulled to the left side for whatever reason. I keep getting pulled to the left side. I can't grab that. It keeps pulling me. I don't know what that is. That's annoying, though. I can deal with the hiccups and all the rubber banding and shit, but the sliding... Hang on. Go at the STS. Bum 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 bum. Oh. What? Oh, okay. That's cool. Actually use Legacy. I shouldn't pull with legacy. I might slide and teleport, but that's fine. It's just the pulling that's driving me up the wall. I got bumped off the wall by my other teammate. I was like, how the fuck did I get off the wall in that direction? That makes sense. Because I thought I had that clean because he was passing it to me. Teammate, on the other hand, said, fuck it, you ain't getting those spectacular plays. Easy pit maneuver save. That's a lot smoother in the replay, huh? I saw what really happened, and then the replay tried to smooth that shit out and make that shit look pristine. Teammate behind me should have been faster. He could have gotten to that 3 times as fast as he did. I don't have boost. Probably saw fake that. And they own gold. Okay. It's actually not a bad pass. It took him forever to notice that the ball was in front of him. That's kinda scary. That's unfortunate. Okay. Damn. My plan there was pop that up in front of teammates so he could grab it since he's sitting there doing nothing. And I bumped that guy to give him space, but I missed the bump because I was teleported over ever so slightly. Guess I shouldn't go for anything too cheeky, because I don't have full control over my car. Oh, that's in. Yep. If only you knew, brother. I tried to go for it. My car got pulled so far to the fucking left that I couldn't even do anything. But I mean, go ahead and rage. Do what you want to do. You're raging without even knowing the reason why that happened. Typical human behavior. But hey, you let me know that I should definitely add you to my block list, because, well, you're not worth playing with. So thanks for letting me know. You're not the type of person that I want on my team. Interesting. Almost. Alright. Let me... You... Block you. And... Ooh. Gives them some fine wheels right there. Now, you see how laggy my game is. It should be reporting how laggy it is. At least. But seeing how laggy my game is and all of that, and seeing how low my ping is, we can have a discussion on network. Why is my ping so great, and yet my lag so horrid? And why isn't my lag affected my ping? That's because ping is just your connection to the actual server. It has nothing to do with the state of your actual internet connection or anything like that, or whether your internet's going through anything like that. The only thing ping tells you is how much time it's taking for your internet connection to ping between all of the servers to whatever server you're connected to. That's all that tells you. The longer a connection takes, the higher your ping goes. They're generally shown in milliseconds. Right now, I'm at 55 milliseconds. Now, 104. Okay, everybody's lagging now. This is terrible. Okay, this ain't well, this is a mix between internet and server. Or both of us live in the same area. Now that would be funny. I'm ongoing that. Oh. Nope, didn't touch it at all. Now that, as you can see, the ping and all of that means my entire internet connection is being stopped. It's intermittently connecting, which means it's been going quite a bit slower. Generally, having a couple of 100 milliseconds ain't gonna do too much to you. You'll notice, you know, small things, but it's not gonna be crazy. So as I wanted to have a discussion on internet ping versus internet, of course it's gonna fucking try and prove me wrong. That's not how that works. But ping is basically, again, your internet connection going from all the different servers that it has to go through in order to get to the server that you're connected to. So the US East, whatever the hell server that is. And that's all ping is the measure of. That's it. I'm not forfeiting shit. You can abandon shit biscuit, gumbag, dopsy doodle, lapika. So I'm gonna be playing shitty games regardless. Now, if that changes and my internet, you know, cuts off, or if it slows down, or if one of the servers in between are having an issue in me connecting as we're going through, then that's a different story. Your ping is going to go higher or lower or whatever else. Which is why somebody can say that I'm lagging and people instantly check ping and be like, no, you're not lagging at all. If you're lagging, lagging can be caused by an internet connection, can be caused by wow. Hardware, can be caused by software, can be caused by different programs. Like if I was to go and open up, you know, an Internet Explorer tab it's going to show that my ping is completely fine. However, holy shit, that jump. However, the ping to the server and all of that's going to be completely fine. Might jump up like 1 or 2 numbers, but you know, it's going to be looking like it's fine. Even though my computer's doing some dumb shit. Your hardware has a hiccup. In my case, my internet service provider's a piece of shit. I was getting good ping, and now I'm getting like super bad fucking ping, and now it means my connection. There's been an interruption between here and there. That was orange, by the way, so I think I hit my teammate in front of me. See, that's something you shouldn't do. One, the blue guy made a mistake by instantly turning around and re-challenging that wall. You don't want to do that. If you turn and you do that, you're just giving the other team a free pinch back out to your side and a free clear. If anything, if you're going to do something dumb like that, you should fake it. So, that's a turn that I see a lot of champs do, and they lose most times. Obviously, I'm kind of out of the game, so I can't do anything, you know, too drastic, but yeah, that's a common mistake. Is them going up the wall and then going for a dumb challenge. I just got pulled off the wall. That's something that you don't necessarily want to do and or go for. That was a clean pass to that guy. And as the only thing that guy's getting is very lucky because I'm the only one that's actually challenging those. This guy's having a heart attack. What a save! I meant to own goal. How are y'all so bad? All this other shit. How am I so bad? Because, oh, look at my fucking shit, bro. Lagging like a motherfucker. Again, that's another thing you don't want to do. If there's a defender in front of the net where you're shitting, you don't really want to hit the ball directly into them. You can fake, you can do all kinds of other shit in that situation. Don't be toxic. You're one of the ones being toxic, my dude. Don't be toxic. What a fucking hypocrite. My lord. Now, I'm not gonna forfeit, because I'm literally rubber banding and have been doing that shit the entire day. Hey, I actually got smooth play for once. Am I done lagging? You're match throwing and I'm toxic. He literally just said that he meant to own goal 2 sentences ago. If you scroll, if you could scroll up, I'd show you. He literally just said that. You were toxic first. You were contradictory because you were the one that was toxic first. Telling us to forfeit and do all that other shit. That was you, brother. How are you guys such fucking hypocrites? And your words and shit. Holy shit, both of them, like, is this a lying contest? Is this where we're at right now? You were the first toxic. No, Mr. Santos, you were the first one that was toxic. You're match throwing and I'm toxic. Literally texted 2 sentences up. I meant to own goal that. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. So it looks like I'm through the hiccups and all of that, so I can actually play some regular ass games and I'm no longer rubber banding. So we'll go to the next match, leave these clowns behind. That's what they are, straight up clowns. Don't make no fucking sense. Most people arguments, they're literally talking about themselves, which is why it's just kind of pointless to argue with somebody. They're like, I have this list of problems, and I'm gonna say that you have these list of problems. Tell me your list of problems, and then you say your list of problems. And they say, no, I'm not that. Here's my secondary list of problems, worries, and concerns. And then it goes on and on and on and on. And that's literally what an argument is in most cases. At least when it comes to mediocre people. They're literally spilling out their insecurities, their problems, and their feelings. And it's crazy. Then you get to the non-mediocre people, and they say, here's my list of problems. And we say, well, yeah, because you're doing this, that, and another. And then they get pissed and leave. It's like, yeah, you tell me you got a list of problems. I'm going to point out where your problems are coming from. I'm not going to give you a list of problems that I have, because I'm smart enough to notice the majority of my problems. Now, whether or not I want to fix them or not, you know, that's another story. Alright, we got clean. It's clean. Nope. My teammate there would have reacted quicker. He could have scored that goal uncontested. After me bumping him, he should have just went back. There's no way you're going to get that next touch there. That's a triple commit. Just beat him. You could have done anything to beat him. I passed it and he flipped. Why are you flipping? Ball's not even up there yet, brother. Nice and high, easy to control. Never mind. If you're in GC, it's nice and high and easy to control. Not in fucking Champ. In Champ, it just pulls pre-jumpers. Alright. That worked out about as well as I thought it was going to. Other guy that was up decided to go back, so I had nobody to pass to. Nice. He was hoping to pinch that downfield. I took the power out of it, so it was awkward for him to follow. That's what happened there. If I know I'm going to win, I'm going to take as much power out of that shit as possible. Because a lot of people hit the ball from themselves to get power. And then they go up a wall and use that power to try to put it on your target or on your goal. But if you take the power away from their touch when they're trying to send it downfield, then they're just kind of lost. Because that power and that flow that they're used to following is no longer there. Like that. Don't need to go for that. He jumped way too early for that. He could have had a much better, much cleaner touch. Also, if you see me following this teammate up, why the hell are you coming across to score it on the right side? Right side's my side, left side's your side. If I miss, you need to be there to score that shit. Especially now. I need you to cover what's going on. Nice. Not what could be. Oh. I hope that was lag and he really wasn't just sitting there reversing in the goal that whole time. Nah, it was lag. He turned in the goal. It looked like he was reversing in the goal on my screen, and I'm like, nah, ain't no way. I've seen people do some dumb shit, but nah. That's random, but okay. Apparently my car is over farther left than when I think it is. I'll just have to keep that in mind going forward. That's bad. Oh, good save. He hit it right into you. That's the best scenario. No faking, no nothing. Just straight into your car. Spot. Oh, the madman actually shot it. You can try and slow me to a halt. I prefer a challenge. Lag, do your worst. This actually putting me in a better mood with all of the excessive lag. That's an interesting touch. Give her a little touchdown field. Last tap. And that's in their net. All I had to do was just pressure him into throwing that away instead of following it, and that all just fell into place. He had two defenders in front of him. He only focused on me. All he needed to do was stay behind it and just follow it down, and then 50 it, fake it, do whatever he needed to do to maintain control. Because he didn't, that's what comes with that. Whoops. That one's my fault. Missed the dim. That's fine. Pop that up high. Triple commit. Just take it. It's open. Be quick. It's gotta be nimble. And that's the end of that. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. You seem to be experiencing latency variation or other connection issues. Sure. I've never seen this before. All of that did was take me to the Epic Games help thing for Rocket League. It didn't take me to any type of anything else. I mean, you would think that this would take me, you know, to an article or something, or some sort of tools I can use. What a fucking waste. An actual waste. Alright, well, everything's staying green for the most part now, so cool. There's that. I say that, and it immediately jumps up way too high. See, why is it at 9,000 kilobits per second when I set the limit to 3,200? That's what I'm not understanding. Let me look this up. I guess I have to actually say 12,000 kilobits per second. A lot of people's, their problem is their bit rate stays at like 0. It keeps dropping to 0. Mine's actually going higher than what I set it to. 16.9, 240 pixels, frame rate 30 FPS or 60, bit rate 50 megabits per second video, 320 kilo. Oh my, I'm only supposed to be at 50? Really? Is that the recommended? Is 50? Ah, there we go. 720 is about 3,000. I have mine at 3,200 just in case. 1080 is at 5,000. Whatever the fuck's next. That shit between, I guess it's like 2K or some shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. 8,000 and then 4K at 12,000. My shit's running at 12,000, so whatever reason it's set to 4K when my shit should only be set to 720. So if I go into my OBS settings and I change my stream rate or check my stream rate, it should say 4K. Instead, well, I can't check stream because, well, I'm streaming. Makes sense. I mean, you ain't wrong. My audio bit rate should be higher, though. Probably why. My voice sounds like ass, but I don't really care about the audio. People can hear me just fine. Alright, so I'll probably play through one more game. And then I'll have to go in and see if my shit didn't, after that update gets set to, for whatever reason, 4K. Because Restream stops it at 720, so anything over 720 is 110% fucking pointless. Unless I'm streaming directly to YouTube or Twitch, then I can up it up to, you know, the higher bit rate and all of that. Again, it's not my hardware or software or anything like that, because there's literally no lag at all in free play. It's only when I'm making a connection to a server that my game lags. Alright, well this is going to be the last game, if it even connects me into another game, that is. I wasn't planning on streaming anyways today, but I figured, you know, it's nice and cool outside. It feels nice. It is nighttime though, so you know, that I would pull a bit of stream in there before I started doing my daily things. Oops. He's sleeping. No. Bum 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 bum. My ears itchy. Right in between us. Oh. Bye-bye, Tommy Salami. More like phony jabroni. He had time to save that even after he missed. He really did. He just locked up. That should have been a redirect in. Oh well. Make him hit it away by just pressuring it. Goalie shouldn't have came up though. That's gonna put us in a pretty bad situation. Don't throw it away. Nobody has boost, nobody's back, nobody's set to cover you. Alrighty then, it's another free goal. Yikes. This one, well, I can't even vote the forfeit, it just gives me the option to abandon. Boom, 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 boom. Bang. So teammate, instead of going around and covering me that was on the right side, decided to go, or try and go in front of me and cover it straight, which in turn put him out of position when I got to the ball and went for boost instead. Yo. He threw the ball away, now he's gonna suffer for it. Good bump. Don't know why you came out of goal when I was just chilling there. Like, I'm right there beside him. If it gets past me, you're gonna have to come up. How are you bumping me instead of sitting in goal, picking up that easy pass? The fuck game does he play that surrender is an option? Actually, what game is he playing? I gotta know. Surrender. That's, that sounds like some, like, Sea of Thieves shit or something. I don't know. Like GTA or some crazy shit. Surrender! Some type of war shit. You see what I mean? It's just dumb things like that. Whatever. He's talking about himself, so. That's unfortunate. I got slid before I could actually get the car on my, or the ball on my car. That's unfortunate. I had control after that copped off because it was landing on my car, and he threw it away. That guy, he continues the challenge, even though, you know, play's over. needs to go back. He's just being a detriment to his team at that point and giving us control. You gotta learn when to fold them. Alright. Don't know why you're not staying up. As you can see, your teammate still had 1 or 2 touches left. You're already heading back. Not good play, brother. And that is in, because my teammate didn't cover net. He went back for ball. Can we get that Brazil, though? He wants me to surrender good. How good can you surrender? Close one. He just missed an easy own goal. Good bump from teammate, like always. Because I'm not playing bad. Is why I'm not surrendering, as you say. You surrender when you're making shitty plays. But that's like, I played well, unlike him. How many IQ you have? How many IQ you have? If you're gonna insult somebody about intelligence, maybe you should make your sentence actually contain any type of semblance of it. That's all I'm gonna say. How many IQ you have? Oh boy. Again, when people insult you, they're literally talking about themselves. He's a dumbass kid that I was basically gaslighting, and he actually took the gaslighting and then tried to question IQ, even though he was the one being gaslighting. Means for whatever reason, he was feeling stupid as fuck. And like I said, he sat out his problems in front of me. I'm not feeling like I'm playing well. I'm feeling dumb. Please let me forfeit, or surrender in his case. And I was like, no. It's like, shit, if you really want to leave, abandon. Why? Why aren't you abandoning? You have one free one. Oh wait, you already used it? But damn, that sucks for you. What in the hell happened there? Good pickup. Just bang it off wall. There you go. Aw. He had a bad line. He could have went all the way. Oh my. Nah, there's no problem. I got lag knocked out of the air anyway, so I wasn't going to be able to follow. Oh my lord, what are you doing, guy? The first one's excusable, but why are you following me and bumping me at this point? You almost don't go back. Just power shoot that, brother. That's just clean in. You want to leave your goal? I'm going to score on you. It's that simple. Champs beware. You're this dumbass that wants to flip out of goal and try to cover something that nobody has. I'm gonna fucking take that ass. Every time. Don't know why champs can't get it through their thick heads that they need to defend their goal over getting ball. Like that teammates are all the way out in the side of field trying to read some shit. Cover your goal. If it goes that way, it's going to be the same amount of time you driving and keeping control than you getting the ball, having to stop, trying to control it, getting on top of your shit or whatever, and then take it. Same time. Actually, being in goal would probably be faster because you'll have momentum. Nice shot. Okay. Easy. I could have probably put that in their net. I can't tell, so I hit it early because of the lag and whatnot. But I probably could have just shot that in their net and scored a goal there. Again, it's a little bit up, but not far enough to where I couldn't cover my net. That's more important than getting ball control. You can get ball control basically any time. I'm gonna get demoed, so I gotta get out of there. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. That's unfortunate. Well, I got slid. That's fine. I hate it when it happens when I'm flipping. I'm trying not to flip as much. Or when I'm flipping way away from the ball. So if it does get shot towards me, I got time to recover. Like there, I can get like one flip in. Just to get, you know, a little bit farther up. I'm gonna bail out of that. That's not worth it. I can pick it up later on. Teammate hesitated for whatever reason. Alright, teammate. What? Okay. Apparently he fucking blocked that shit. That's alright. Damn. But that's probably the one true advice I could give you in Champ that would be most useful to you. Besides the basic things is always attack higher than what you think you should be. Honestly. It's always attack higher. Because if you do, when they try to pop the ball over your head, you're just going to go right into your car and you're going to get control. That's kind of the crux of it. Is just attack higher than what you think you need to. That's a very sad clear. You can also fake to make them hit it higher, because it's programmed into their damn blood. Spastic. Thank you. Like I'm right there. Just pass it. That's all I was waiting on. So I'm like, I'm around them. Just hit it to the side. We got it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's been happening every kickoff, though. I've been having that drag. So I tried to go a little bit farther over and have it drag me to the left. To try and pre-read it, but you know, the one time it don't lag on kickoff is the one time that shit don't do shit. No! Oh well. GG. Alright. That stream. I've actually had more fun today messing with all the lag than I have with any other day. Especially seeing so many players getting set off and saying that we're playing like ass and all that other shit. And the one guy that I gaslit because I thought it was fucking funny. just because he used the word surrender instead of just forfeit or concede or anything like that. I'm like, what the hell game are you playing to where you have to surrender? I haven't heard that option as a forfeit in a long time. He must be like a Battlefield player or something. I don't know. Some weird shit. Either way, that stream.
It's kind of funny how League of Legends is seen.
Guys, next time.
It's kind of funny how League of Legends is seen as a toxic game, but as long as they keep making money, it's an Imagine Dragons type. What am I screaming? What am I angry at? Nobody knows. What am I screaming? What am I angry at? Nobody knows. It's an Imagine Dragons type.